And with me in studio now is Mr. Gino Ferrari. He's the co-founder of InLife, LLC. Gino, good to see you again.
Good to see you, Don.
It's been a little while. Now, the last time you were on the program, you were demonstrating a remarkable product called the e-cig. I know you've got one in front of you. I want to start you off right there because I thought that was just the coolest thing. Why don't you show us what that is again?
It's a great product. This is it right here. Let me show you. What you're seeing is actually a vapor mist. It's not smoke.
Okay.
It looks and tastes and feels very similar to an actual tobacco product and gives the smoker the sensation that they normally like when they're usually smoking. However, what this does is that it gives you nicotine in a high, medium, low, or zero level, and typically does not have the 4,000 chemicals that are associated with normal tobacco smoking.
Now, the people I know that are smokers, I'm not one myself, but they tell me that the actual process of doing the smoking is just as important to them as what they're getting from the nicotine.
Sure. The hand-to-mouth motion is very important to them. The feeling of the smoke in their lungs and in the back of their throat, however strange that might seem to a non-smoker, is actually very important to a smoker. And what this does, again, is it gives them that feeling by allowing them to have that sensation.
Now, InLife is basically an opportunity for people to get into business for themselves. Why don't you walk us through that?
Well, InLife was founded, first of all, with the idea that we're going to bring relevant products to the marketplace that typically haven't been seen before. The electronic cigarette is certainly one of those. When you have a strong product that people need and that actually change people's lives, that's half of the battle. The other thing that people are looking for are opportunities to be able to make money, and we use network marketing as a model for that because no matter what you may think, it's still the most powerful and significant way to bring wealth to an individual by using a cookie-cutter system, and that's the path we chose for marketing.
Now, I would have to think that we're climbing out of this recession. Finally, we all seem to agree on that.
Sure.
That people looking back saying, "Gee, I don't want to get caught in that again. Maybe I want to be in business for myself." There must be a lot of attention coming your way with that.
Sure, especially when you talk about the fact that your typical network marketing company, when put together right, uses what's known as residual income, and that's being able to do the business, do the work one time, and then getting paid over and over for it. So it's something that you build. And that's very important for people, especially in these times when they've seen that the traditional model is very difficult for somebody to work through if you're worried about getting laid off or what's going to happen in the future. If you build something for yourself, you have something to look forward to in the future.
And you basically have the opportunity, too, if you want to raise, you go out and make your own raise.
Absolutely. There's no limit on what you can earn.
What are some of the other products that you have?
Another product that we have that we're very, very proud of is Inforce. And this particular product right here, Inforce, is a dietary supplement. It has a very interesting history, though, because what it is the extract of the Coriolus versicolor mushroom. Okay. And the Coriolus versicolor mushroom is something that has been used since the time of the Ming Dynasty in China. And what they did essentially with this is that they took the mushroom, they boiled it, and they drank it, and they recognized that it had certain healing properties to it. Didn't know exactly what they were, but they knew that they did achieve that. But I think it was about the 1970s when the Japanese started looking at it very seriously, and they isolated a polysaccharide peptide, which is the derivative of the mushroom. And they started doing research in it relative to cancer research, and what they found was absolutely astounding. They were able to prove clinically that in stage 3 cancer patients, in association with radiation and chemotherapy, that the survivability rate could be increased from 23% to as much as 72%. Just by using the product. The other thing that they found was that in stage 4, which is basically pack your bags, there's not much more we can do for you, they found that in the same conditions that you were able to increase survivability rate from 0 to almost 23%. So it's been a very, very important product in regards to that. And since that time, there's been over 400 medical studies that have been undertaken on this particular product all throughout the world, including the U.S. For example, Sloan Kettering Cancer Institute. Also MD Anderson Cancer Institute. These are organizations that have looked at this and have seen conclusively that it actually does what it says it's supposed to do.
You know, that is truly remarkable because there is a movement underfoot amongst people these days in the 21st century. They're looking for more natural alternatives for cures and ways to maintain their health. This has to really fall in line with that, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but there's something to keep in mind with this particular product. As a dietary supplement, it's not a drug. And what it does is that it supports the body's ability to support itself in these conditions. What they found was that it actually boosts the immune system. And by boosting and stimulating and modulating the immune system, what it does is it allows the body to do naturally what it was designed to do in the first place. And it's that support which allows people to have success and have success in these particular areas that they're struggling with.
Well, cancer researchers have really started to determine that a lot of those problems are brought upon by lifestyle choices and environmental impacts that we're subjected to. Boosting the immune system is a very important defense against those things.
Absolutely, it's key.
Now, for people who are watching this program saying, boy, that's remarkable, the e-cig, Inforce, I want to get involved in this. How do people get more information? How can they get involved in what you folks are doing? Well,
there's two ways. If you're just interested in just buying the product, let's take Inforce, for example. You can go to buyinforce.com, and that's BUYINFORCE.com. That allows you to purchase the product if you just want to be a customer.
Okay.
If you're interested in the opportunity, then we suggest that you go to myinlife.com, MYINLIFE.com, and that'll introduce you to the company. It'll also show you how you can be involved in the opportunity.
Now, some people may be thinking, is there a large investment involved? I mean, how do people who are looking to change their lives in this direction, how can they look at that from an investment standpoint?
Well, from the investment standpoint, it's very reasonable. To join InLife, it's only $49.
Okay.
But everything's in place for you to be able to have everything that you need to be successful. I mean, most people start a small business and you can invest $25,000 to $50,000 easy, and you don't know if you're going to be successful at it at best. But with network marketing, the way it's designed is that people can enter into it relatively painlessly and get into it what they put out, get out of it what they put into it, I should say.
And all the information they need to investigate this, they can research it to their heart's content, is at myinlife.com?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, once again, InLife LLC, Gino Ferrari is one of the co-founders. Always fascinating when you're on the program. Congratulations on all of this. Wish you the best of success.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much for having us.
Take care.